Hi, Stephen here. Welcome to this week's On The Move virtual activity. How did you go on with last week's? Hope it was good. I really enjoyed it, and I've got another great activity for you today. So those of you that had the privilege of attending one of the On The Move sessions previously, I know a lot of you have really enjoyed the Frisbee that we've done. So today we've got a alternate version of Frisbee for you to do indoors or outside, and the equipment we need for that. So if you've got any soft Frisbees or any other types of Frisbees, fantastic, you can use those. But as an alternative, I've got some plastic plates, and also you can use some paper plates if you can find they move in the air like a Frisbee would. And what we're going to do today, this is just myself, so we can't practice throwing it to somebody else, but if you've got more than one person at home doing it, you can just practice throwing and catching it to each other. So I've got some objects that we're going to use. So we've got a box, as you can see, on the floor, so we'll practice after I warm up throwing the Frisbee into the box. And to make it more difficult after that, we've got a washing up bowl, so smaller space, it'll be harder to get the targets into that. And after that, just got a mixing bowl, which will be really difficult, but we'll have a go anyway. So let's get our bodies warm and loose to begin with. So we'll start with some shoulder raises. So 3 of these, shoulders up and relax them down. Fantastic. Then we go on to 3 shoulder rolls. So this, lift the shoulders up and roll them back. Shoulders up, roll them back. One more. Good. So we've got a bit of rotating in the body today with the Frisbee. So just make sure we get our spine nice and mobilised as well. So we can start with the side bends next. Just going to do 3 each side. Good, just get some rotation in the spine as well. So just putting one hand on top of the other. Just going to rotate round. Back to the middle. Just try and keep your hips nice and forwards at all times. Good, do one more each side. Fantastic. I'm just going to reach up to one side. Down, same on the other. Good. Let's do some little gentle punches on the spot. About 30 to 60 seconds in total. If you want to move your feet as well at the same time, you can. Good. And we'll do a few upwards as well. And forwards again. Fantastic. I'm just going to do a little step to the side, bring our arms up, back to the start. Same to the other side. Fantastic. And then just a little, bring our hands to our shoulders and back down. We'll do both at the same time. Do 5 of those. Fantastic. We're just going to take one of the Frisbees and just, obviously not going to be letting go, we're just going to bring one across the body and around, try and keep it in a straight line across. Just going to do this 5 times on each side. So we'll really get our shoulders nice and loose. Same on the other side. Fantastic. Then we'll just have a little march on the spot. Awesome. So let's go on and start the activity. So to begin with, we'll take our Frisbees, however many you're going to use. I've got 4, and then we've got the box set up, which is the larger of the obstacles we've got today. So we'll start off by standing quite close, just to be a good bit of practice to begin with. And you're just trying to throw it to get it inside the box, depending on what shape box you've got. Okay, so standing nice and close gets us going, and then we'll step a little bit further back to do it again. So a couple of steps back, just in. In terms of technique for the Frisbee, just remember to bring your hand across the body. So if you're using your right hand, bring it to the other side, release the hand out. If you're left-handed, this side, like so. Good, one more there. Brilliant, this time I'm going to stand even further back. Okay, so that does make it more difficult. You have to concentrate a lot more, and I'm going to have one go actually doing it with my left hand. So if you can have a go using your other hand as well, that'd be good. There we go, on form today. I know how much you all enjoy doing the Frisbee, so it's going to be a really good activity, this one. So I'm now going to make it a little bit more difficult. I'm going to move the box out of the way and use the washing up bowl next. So again, a lot more difficult, so I'm going to try and land it in the washing up bowl. It may happen, may not, we'll find out. So again, starting, we'll stand a little bit close. Manage that one in. 2 out of 2. Oh, missed that one. Okay, and I'll do the same again, standing further back. Ooh, 4 out of 4. All that practice I get at your centres is paying off. Now I've got one more go further back again. Ooh, it's getting difficult now. Good. I'm going to do 2 with my left hand. That was more luck than anything. Maybe not. 2 out of 2 with my left hand. Who knows? Right, let's get those back. And then I'm going to make it even more difficult by having to go with a mixing bowl, which the plate will just fit in. So just going to place that down there. So literally might have to just lie on the top of this one. It's very tight for size. Ooh. There we go, just fits. 1. Only 1 that time, but managed to get 1 in. So one more go, I'll be standing further back. I think it'll be a miracle if I manage to get one of these in. Ooh. Was not expecting that to happen. There we go. So that was close. So again, you can stand different distances. You might have some other objects you can use for targets to just try and hit, or targets for the Frisbee to land into. Likewise, if you've got more than one person you can do the Frisbee with, we recommend standing 3-4 meters apart and just practice throwing and catching with each other. So you can practice standing further distances apart, obviously following social distancing guidelines. And then obviously the further you throw, the harder it is to throw, and also the harder it is to catch. So test your skills. It's an activity you can do outside, as long as it's not too windy outside, or it will be a lot more challenging for you. So yeah, that is our Frisbee, one of our most favourite activities in the On The Move project. And we shall finish up with a few stretches. So the first stretch we're going to do is our shoulders. So just going to bring one arm across, hand just above the elbow. Just bring it across slightly, hold that for around 10 seconds. Good, relax that down, same on the other side. I'm sure you'll have lots of laugh and giggles doing this activity, so as we do the centres that I've visited so far on the On The Move project. Frisbee makes everyone laugh and it's a really good fun activity. Good, relax down from that, and just stretch our arms out in front. Good, relax them down. Then we stretch the front of the upper body for this. Just place your hands flat on your lower back, squeeze your elbows back. If you can't get your hands on your lower back, just push them down behind your back and lift your chest up. Good, and relax from that. And we'll stretch our legs. So, we'll do both legs at the same time. So keeping the legs nice and straight, feet in line with each other. Just going to slowly stretch down towards the floor. Slowly back up. There we go, and stretch the backs of our lower legs. Show you side arms, bring one foot back. So the leg on the back foot, you're just pushing the heel down into the floor. So the front leg is bent, back leg straight. Push the heel on the back foot down into the floor. And you feel the stretch down the lower part of that back leg. Good. Return to start position, do the same on the other side. Good, and relax from that. So just going to give our ankles a little loosen up just to finish up with. So for this, I'd hold on to something just to the side of the room, or a chair, or anything, or a table. I'm just going to do 5 circles in one direction on one foot. When we've done that, we'll do the same in the other direction. Good, and then we'll do the same on the other leg. Just going to come this side. Good, same the other way. And there we go. That is our On The Move virtual Frisbee activity. So have great fun, as many goes as you like, vary it up, so different ways to do it, going for different objects or just throwing, catching with another person. Have a great time, and I can't wait to see you again next week.